Hey, Rich B here with Rich Experiences, and today we're going to talk about money. Yep, Colombian money explained. Because when you go to Colombia, I want you to understand how to handle your money, how to deal with it, the exchange rate, the change you're supposed to get back. You know, understanding and then feel confident that you know how to deal and transact with those ducats. Because I've seen too many tourists come here, they don't know the first thing about dealing with the Colombian money. They just get in money to the attendant or whoever. Like, you take it, you count it, I got it, I just don't know what it is. Look, we're going to kill all that ignorance today. By the time this video is over, you will understand how to handle Colombian money. You will understand those pesos. Because quite frankly, if you don't know how to handle your money, you're screwed. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with the paper money. Okay, then we're going to leave all the change and coins and all that type of stuff to later, okay? I get to that. That's a slightly different animal because, you know, I still have problems thinking that small. So let me tweak my mind on that a little bit and we'll get to that later. But let's start with the paper money, okay? Called pesos. That's what it's called, Colombian pesos. Just look at it. Look at it. Now, first off, too, I want to apologize about any noise and construction you may hear. New apartment building and everything. Nothing I can do about it, but I felt it was important to get the video made. Okay, moving along. This is how it looks. Pesos. Okay, that's what the money is called here in Colombia. Colombian pesos. Okay, and most of it is mil pesos. Mil, M-I-L, meaning 1,000 unit. So that's what this paper money will be referred to as, mil pesos. Okay, now this is, let me show you the biggest bill here. This is the big dog of the bunch. This is 100,000 pesos, meaning 100,000 pesos. Look at that. Okay. Yep, that's the big dog of the bunch. Let me flip it over for you. See that? Scratch it, sniff it, smell like money. Okay, 100,000 pesos, 100,000 pesos, okay? There's another big dog of the bunch, 50,000 pesos. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? See that texture? You feel that? All right, smell it? Yep, smell like money. Flip it over. Okay, it's that 50,000 pesos, otherwise known as 50,000 pesos. Okay, now when you get these big bills like this, like the 100,000 I just showed you, and this 50,000, these are considered big bills here in Colombia, and you want to break them as soon as possible. Okay, the smaller bills, it's just easier for them to handle here, especially the smaller mom and pop stores. Okay, all right, let's keep it moving. Now we come to the more commonly circulated money. Okay, the smaller bills starting at that 20,000 pesos. So just look at it, just take it in, take a mental picture of it. Okay, let's flip it over. Feel it, smell it. There you go. 20,000 pesos, otherwise known as 20,000 pesos. Okay, moving along. Now we got 10,000 pesos. Look at it. Just take it in. Concentrate. Take it in. See that? Flip it over. Feel that? All right. Here you go. 10,000 pesos. 10,000 pesos. 10,000 pesos. Okay? All right. Moving along. Breaking it down to the smaller bills. The 5,000 pesos. Let me straighten that out a little bit for you. Okay? 5,000 pesos. Just take it in. Look at it. Smell it. Flip it over. Slap it up, flip it, rub it down. There you go. Yep. See that? 5,000 pesos. 5,000 pesos. That's what it is. Okay? All right. Okay? You with me? All right. Now we're breaking it down to the baby of the bunch right here. The baby of the paper bunch. The bill bunch. This is 2,000 pesos. Okay? Otherwise known as 2,000 pesos. Okay? Look at it. Just take it in. Take it in. All right. Scan out a little bit for you. Okay. Feel that texture. All right. Real smooth. Soft. Smell like money. Yep. At 2,000 pesos. Make no mistake about it. Don't underestimate this bad boy here because this is highly circulated. It's small but mighty. Okay, mighty because it's small. A lot of people can handle it. It's circulated. They feel comfortable with it. They don't have no big bills to break down. They'll love you for stuff like this. So keep a lot of these in your pocket, okay? In your purse or wallet or whatever you're carrying, okay? There you go. All right, so that's the introduction to the Colombian money. And again, they are called what? Pesos. P-E-S-O-S. 1,000 pesos. That's what those bills are called. Now, I didn't tweak my mind. I had to shrink it down a little bit because we're going to get into the coins, but later on. But first, I want to give you an idea of the value in the exchange rate. There go that noise again, but hey, we got to keep it moving. I ain't got much time. I know you ain't got much time, but we got to keep this moving. So I'm going to break it down and let you understand a little bit about what this money means to you. The exchange rate, how it relates to the US dollar. And I speak from the US perspective because that's what I know. I'm from the US, okay? So I apologize to any of my global viewers out there who may be dealing with other types of money, but make no mistake, this video still holds value for you. You just have to look up the exchange rate and convert the information into your currency, okay? All right, so moving along. This 100 mil, right now, as we speak, the exchange rate is roughly about 5 to 1, okay? So about for every $1 US, just 5 times that. 5 times richer like that overnight. Yep. I said it, 5 times richer overnight. You don't have to wait for no crazy investments to pay off. You don't have to struggle and scrape by. You don't have to do none of that, okay? You can just change your zip code, change your country code, and upgrade your life just like that. You can do the same thing I'm doing, okay? And you ain't got to be rich, okay? So, for instance, let's take this, 100,000, okay? So this is worth about a $20 bill in USD, okay, US dollars. So 20 times 5, okay, is 100. Slap on 3 zeros, that gives you 100,000. That's how you look at it. So if you were looking at from a USD perspective, you're looking at that $20 bill, you want to know what does that mean in pesos. You would take that $20, multiply it by 5, you get 100. Don't worry about the meal and all that. You get the 100, then add 3 zeros on it. That's the easiest way that I figured out how to do it. So this is worth about a 20 USD. Okay? Another example. Okay? Take this $20 bill. Okay? Split that 5 times. So this 20,000 pesos, 20,000 pesos, is worth about $4, 4 US dollars. Okay? Like 4 times 5, 5 times it, 5x it, equals 20. Put those 3 zeros behind it, 20,000. Okay? Also another one. Let's take this 5,000. Okay? So this is about what? Take a wild guess. What is this in USD? Huh? You should know this. Okay? Good if you got it. Okay, this is 1 USD. Okay, 5 times. 1 times 5 is 5. Slap 3 zeros behind it. What? 5,000 pesos. 5,000 pesos. Okay, you with me? Okay, it's as simple as that. So it's like I said, you can 5x your income. 5 times it, 5 times richer, just like that. Now that's a rich experience, okay? Now, if you know how to handle, you're gonna save money anywhere you go. Even if you butt booty stupid with your money, you're gonna save money time you step on Colombian soil because the US dollar is strong. It is strong, okay? But if you understand how to really handle your money, buying local goods, the exchange rate, how to negotiate, where to go, where to shop, and not get caught in those gringo traps, you're gonna really save. You're gonna really 5x your income. You know, you ain't gonna 2x it, you're gonna 5x it. You're gonna really squeeze the most out of it, you're gonna maximize it. And that's what I want you to do. You're gonna automatically save money, but I don't want you to just save money. I want you to understand how to maximize and stretch your dollar and be a smart traveler, a smart expat. Okay, not just another dumb gringo out there. I don't want you to get side swapped like that. Not when you're down with the rich B crew. When you're down with the rich B crew, you got to be on it. I ain't gonna have you going out like that. All right, all right. Now we're gonna get down to the change, to the coins, okay? And I had to tweak my mind a little bit to think that small. I don't usually think in coins like, look, change, chump change, it may not mean diddly squat in the States, but here, it means something. For example, I'm gonna give you an example. $3, 3 US dollars may not mean diddly squat in the States, but here, you know what it got me? It got me 1 month worth of cell phone service with 6 gigabytes of data, including Facebook and WhatsApp, for free. Now let that sink in for a moment. See, I know people paying $100 plus a month on their cell phone bill and getting kicked in the A every single month. But I come here and I'm paying $3 for 1 month of cell phone service with 6 gigabytes of data. Man, that's crazy. That is unheard of, okay? So understand the power of the US dollar and the power that you can have just switching your country code, okay? The US dollar is strong, make no mistake, and you never forget it. You heard it from me, Rich B. Don't say I didn't tell you. Okay, so now we back with the coins to talk about the coins. The change, you hear that change jingling? Yeah, coins is money too, okay? Make no mistake, and it's really money and respected here in Colombia. Like I said, back in the States, it may not mean squat, but it means something here. It means something here, and I like that, okay? But it took me a while to kind of wrap my mind in thinking that small, because again, I don't really think that small. I think in bills, okay? But I got a formula for this too, and I'm gonna let you know in on it. Now, this is a little different. My calculation for this, my formula for this is a little different to understand. Like in the last section, I told you basically, you're looking at your USD, 5 times it, you get that number and you slap 3 zeros on the end, okay? When you're looking at your coins, you're gonna do it a little different, okay? What you're gonna do, look at your USD, wanna know what it is in pesos, you're gonna 5 times it, get the number, and you're gonna slap 1 0 at the end, okay? That's my formula. I don't know how anybody else do it, but that's the easiest way that I found to wrap my mind around it, okay? To keep my sanity, okay? All right, now, look. This is the 1000 peso, okay? We'll see if you see that. I know it's glowing a little bit in the light, so I'm gonna try to angle that so you can see it. Okay, that's the 1000 peso. Just take it in. Just take it in right now. Okay, see that? Yeah, that light shining on it. 1000 pesos. Now, this is the only coin that has that mil at the end, that 1,000 unit at the end. This is 1,000 pesos. Okay? 1,000 pesos. But they don't even put the on it. When it's just 1 mil, they just say 1000 pesos. 1000 pesos. Okay? So that makes you sound more Colombian right there, more acclimated to the culture. Because you know little tweaks like that. Just say 1000 pesos. Don't come here saying no 1,000 pesos. Just say 1000 pesos. You cool like that. Alright? Alright. Now, what this means. Now I'm just gonna show you all of them, then I'm gonna break it down. So that's what I'm gonna show you the coins you're gonna see. Now the next coin on down you're gonna see is the 500 pesos. Okay? Otherwise known as 500 pesos, okay? Let's take a look at it. The light ain't shining on it too much. Let me see if I can do it like that. I think you can see it a little bit. Okay, back. Okay. It's 500 pesos, okay? 500 pesos. Just look at it. Okay. Next one we have is 200 pesos. See that too? Can you see it? 200 pesos. Get it back. All right. Woo! Jump right off my hand. 200 pesos. Okay. Just take it in, just take it in. It'll be all right. Just take it in. This is the 100 pesos. Okay? Otherwise known as 100 pesos. You can see into it. 100 pesos. 100 pesos. Go. Cientos. Okay? And this is the baby of the coin bunch. The little baby of the coin bunch. This is 50 pesos. You see that 50? You know the light shining, but you should be able to see it a little bit. 50 pesos. Get it back. Yell it, tap it. Yeah. 50 pesos. Otherwise known as 50 pesos. Okay. Now, what does this mean to you? What does this 1000 peso mean to you? Okay, this is, so our formula for this is worth around 20 cents, 20 USD, 20 cent USD. So it's worth around 20 cents. My formula for that is 20 times 5 is 100. Add 1 0 behind that. What that give you? That give you 1,000 pesos, 1000 pesos. Okay, that's my formula for the understanding and converting the coins in my head. Easiest way that I found. Okay, moving on. Let's look at this 500 pesos. This 500 pesos. Okay, this is worth about, we just said this was worth 20, so we already know this is worth 10 cents in USD. My formula, 10 times 5 is 50. Slap a 0 on the end, that's 500. 500 pesos. Okay? There you go. Stay with me now. Stay with me. Where we at? Okay, now, it's 200 pesos. Okay? There's 200 pesos. So, split it 5 times. So that means this is about 4 cents in USD. 4 cents. Okay? 4 times 5 equals what? 20. Slap that 0 on at the end. They give you 200. 200 pesos. 200 pesos. Okay? Now we're breaking it down, down here right now. Now this is 100 pesos. Okay? Chop it up 5 times. That's how I do it. It's 2 cents. 2 cents. Okay? 2 times 5 equals 10. Slap that 0 on at the end. That gives you 100 pesos. Okay? 100 pesos. Okay? And this ain't even the baby of the bunch. I'm gonna show you we saw the baby of the bunch. The baby of the bunch is this 50. And it may get smaller than this, but I ain't seen it I ain't seen it no smaller than this. This right here, this is that 50 pesos, okay? Remember that? That 50 pesos. Okay. Now, it's worth about 1 cent. 1 cent. Okay? 1 times 5 is 5. Slap that 0 on at the end, and that gives you 50. Okay? This means it's 50 pesos. Learn how to say that. 50 pesos. Okay? Just Spanify it. You Colombianized now, baby. You ready? Well, hey, that's my time for now. Gotta run, gotta get something to eat, and I got some other things to do. But hey, if you got value from this review, do me a favor, reach out and smash that like button. And be sure to check out the next video on the screen. That'll give you some good information too. Oh, and remember, make every experience a rich experience. See you in the next one.